What's up, you guys? I am Michi69, and welcome to Crude Cooking, where it's crude, rude, and a little bit of food. Oh shit, did I just burn that? Damn! Can you guys hurry up? Seriously, burning the whole house down? Like, yeah, I need you to come on. Okay, well, that really sucked.
What is up, YouTube subscribers, non-subscribers? And if you're non-subscriber, go ahead and subscribe and become a subscriber, because we about to get crazy up in this bitch. Welcome to Crude Cooking. I'm your chef, La Resistance, Michi69. And today, oh, wait, real quick. If you guys make it to the end of this video and you want to give it some likes, like, I'm shooting for a like goal today, and that like goal is 5. Can we get 5 likes? Amen. I feel the spirit, and then I feel the spirit. We will return to our regular broadcast special in just a moment. Someone's got to go to the insane asylum. Fresh out, guys. Yeah. So this is going to be a twofer, 2 parts to this, because ultimately the goal is going to be, are you ready for it? Who's ready for it? Are you ready for it? No, not you. No, I don't even like you. No, you, are you ready for it? Yeah, she's ready for it. Pecan, pie, hi. I'm sorry, I'll never do that again. Promise. But let's be real here, because every delicious pie has a crust, and I am not talking about the stuff in your grandma's panties. We are talking about a flaky, delicious pie crust, and we're gonna make it. I'm actually giving you guys a recipe so you can either have it for 2 pies, because you can always store it in the freezer for like a month or so if you're not gonna use it, or you have a top and a bottom. So it's not like Winnie the Pooh, because Winnie the Pooh doesn't have a bottom. So is he a boy or a girl? Is he a boy? Is it? Does it really matter? But either way, you don't have any pants on, Mr. Pooh, and I don't like it. There is something terribly wrong with you. Okay, let's go down the list of ingredients, shall we? We've got 2.5 cups all-purpose flour. We've got 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We've got 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. We've got a tablespoon of vanilla bean paste, but y'all can use regular vanilla, but I just love me the vanilla. Oh my goodness. And we've got 3 tablespoons of butter flavored Crisco. You can substitute 2 tablespoons of oil of your choice, as long as it's not from your body. And then we've got a cup, which is 2 sticks of butter cut up into cubes. And believe it or not, this is kind of at room temperature. I know. Trust me on this. It is going to work. And for the piece la resistance, now listen, normally I would be using, preferably, I would be using lemon juice, but I don't have any because I don't know what happened. Who took my lemon juice? What? Anyways, but you would want to use like a teaspoon of lemon juice or white vinegar. Something in it helps glutenized the gluten fines and the molecules, and it's just good. All right, so let's get started. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. As I always do with all my dry ingredients, I mix them together. So we put in this salt. Really? I don't know how that happened. We're gonna put in this sugar. And I'm going to stir, get it evenly distributed. And now what I'm going to do is add our butter flavored Crisco. Or, like I said, you could, you could use regular Crisco, and we're going to cut that in. It's basically to kind of help coat the flour a little bit. I know that sounds really weird. Just trust me when I say this. And I am using my handy dandy pastry cutter, you guys. And we are just going to cut away until it gets a little bit coated. And I feel like it has been coated nicely. So now what I'm going to do, just toss it around. We're going to go ahead and add this vanilla bean paste right there, okay? And we are going to stir this around a little bit in that, because it's kind of going to help absorb some of this flour, because we don't want the butter to be absorbed, okay? So we've got that stirred up. Okay, yes, ma'am. Oh my God. Oh, and by the way, this is a sweet pastry crust is what I would call it. Now what we're going to do is add the cut up butter slabs. Get in there. You know you want in there. Come on, evicted. You's evicted, homie. All right, now we are going to cut our butter in. You can do this with a food processor. Obviously, I like to push and turn and push and turn, but you know, we're gonna get this until it has this type of consistency. Well, we're almost there, I'll tell you that much. But I want to show you guys what, one, I would do this in a bigger bowl. I just did it in this size bowl because I wanted you guys to be able to see it because it was glass. So you can push and turn and push and turn. And when it starts getting crazy, say bye-bye and do it all again. We want it to be like crummy-like, so it should look like... All right, now... It is very crumbly and already very able probably to make somewhat of a crust. We disperse this. And might I add, and I'm going to start with just a touch of the water first because you may not need it all. Always go to feel. I'm actually going to go ahead and it's time to put this on the board after I mix it up. You guys do not have to add the vanilla, obviously, nor do you need to put in as much sugar, but I do recommend, even if it is for a savory dish, that you put in like at least a teaspoon. Okay? Just saying. I mean, you don't have to, but you know, just saying. All right, I think actually we are not going to need any more water. Remember, when it's something like this, you can always add, you know, more water, but having to add more flour isn't going to be the best thing on earth. So I am going to drop this onto here. Let's see if I can make it without making a huge mess on my table again. Probably not. Oh, wow. What? That is going to be bomb. What? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, my God. What? Yeah, boy. Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's like not, you can't even see that. All right, guys. That is what we got right here. So what we're going to do is kind of fold it on top of each other. Just, you know, you don't want to exactly like, you don't want to like knead this. It does not need it. Ha! Ha! Oh my God, that was horrible. But folding it over, it will actually give it layers. So we are going to do that. And there we go. All right. Now, what we are going to do is cut it as close as we can, and we will make these into a ball and put them in saran wrap like that. That right there is what you want. Now, I already know that my pie is going to be just one single, so I went ahead and put protective condoms on this. Now, wrap it up, baby, yeah! But like, listen, this makes logically a lot of sense. So, the rounder this is, when you go to roll it out, now when it gets cold, the better it's gonna be. Just trust me on this, learn from my mistakes. Yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do is wrap her up, and put it in the refrigerator for about an hour to chill. And then we will come and roll it out, and I'll show you how to pinch. Oh, don't mind my nails. Oh my God, molasses, St. Jehoshaphat. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and refrigerator, hour, overnight, whatever. Let's get on it. Hey, it's been an hour. Or has it been 20 minutes in the freezer? Do I have to tell you? No, ma'am. All right, so we obviously got to flour the bowl. We already did that. Now we want to flour our rolling pin. Now listen, how seductive does that look? Oh my God, I can't get over myself. All right, so listen, I suck at rolling out pie crust. I'm going to tell you right now, this could be an epic freaking fail, but I will fail in front of you. And why? Because I have zero shame. But if you want to see a little trick that I learned, that is beat this. Beat it down. Tame the beast. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Because if you beat it down and see, this thing is wobbly. You're going to get a little bit more of it spread out without touching it. Your hands getting the butter all hot. Seriously, I just saw this like I think yesterday or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, but beat the shit out of it. Yeah, who's your daddy now? There's a lot of beaten foods in my cereal. My cereal. What in the heck? Oh my god, I did it. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right, first of all, I'm gonna get it out of here. It is kind of thick in here. Oh my god. I think I broke something. I'm just kidding. As you can see, we are getting a nice form. You want to keep that circle going. Beat from the middle out. Oh my god. All right. So enough of that. That's probably really annoying. Okay, well, let's get to rolling. Okay, I'd say I'd roll the living shit out of that. Alright, guys, it's time to do these. Now, listen. If it happens and it falls apart, you can just try to patch it up. I don't know, but put it like in the center here and unroll and unroll and unroll. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We did it. Okay. Now let's get it all patted down in there. Alright, you guys, let's cut this excess off. Okay, now, like, if that's anybody holes, like I got a little hole over here, so we're going to cover it up. I mean, no one's even really going to see it, so I'm not too worried about it. So what you want to do is push this all the way around like so, and then we can make a decorative crust. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now you can just simply crimp the edges with a fork, or, well, I have fingernails, so it's kind of hard for me to do this, but you can still do it. You just push your knuckle in. If you have fingernails, push your knuckle in. If not, you can use your thumb. And you're going to hold these two fingers like so and push your knuckle out. And it will be all nice and pretty. Just like. And there you go, guys. There is your beautiful pie crust. You can cook it and fill it to your liking. It could be raw in some recipes. If you want to cook it, they have these things called pie beads or something, and then like they sit and they weigh down the bottom of the pie. Always poke holes in it so I can get some air and get this breathe on. But if you don't have their weight, pie weights, what was I thinking? Pie weights is what they're called. If you don't have that, a trick that I have learned, before you put the pie crust in, you can also put this underneath it. So when you want, and put one this way and this way, so you would have put the pie crust on top of that so you can pull it out, easily. I'm keeping my pie crust in there, so I really don't care. But if you are going to bake it, if you have a pan like this one, will fit right in here. Just keep it weighted down. You could do it with some beans as well. Or, anything. So make sure you just poke some holes in the bottom, read your recipes, and see what the type of crust it calls for. I'm going to let you guys know the pecan pie I will be making is going to be in an uncooked crust. So this is the crust I will be making my pecan pie with. So play with it if you want to. It's on like Donkey Kong. Okay, bye now. Like, subscribe. Love you guys. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Oh, my God. It's flour. It's flour. Oh. It was flour. It was flour. Anyhow, if you made it all the way to the end, help me make that 5-like goal, you guys. Please leave any questions or comments here in the comment section of this video. And if there's anything you'd like to see me try or epically fail at, I would be more than happy to do that. Because we're crude, rude, and a little bit of food. And see you next time.